Good morning. Today is April 20th, 2021. My name is Terry Morgan. We are here to practice Tai Chi. We have a two-part set today. So yesterday I paid attention to the physical movements at the end of this first part of Yang style Tai Chi. Today we're going to pay attention to the internal work and the breathing, as well as just a little bit of the applications for those same movements. Let's get started. Put the coffee down. Feet about shoulder width apart. Stand straight. Pull up through the crown of the head, shoulders down and relax. Smile just a little bit. It helps. It helps. If you want to relax your body and you smile, it's really hard to hold tension in your body if you're smiling. It is. Wiggle fingers. Hand circle to the front. And return back to both sides. Pull up along the center line. Bend the knees. Reach out over the legs. Stretch up. Keep shoulders down. Reach out. Your arms should be just a little bit in front of you. And stretch up. Elbows drop down. Wrists, fingertips, hands return to your sides. A little bit wider than shoulder width. Yeah, double it, more or less. Alright, and I'm on my right. You're going to be on your left. Back and forth 20 times. Straight, just straight across. Transfer the weight through the legs. Open the hip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Straighten, come up the center. Don't go anywhere. You're going back down. Circles, the outside, come through, the outside on the other leg. It's a figure 8. Put your hands back down at your waist. And right side, your left. Circle around. Transfer through. Circle. Transfer through. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Center. And come on up. Alright, the goal for this exercise is to really develop the skill to make that circle, because that's what we use in all of our stepping. Transferring the weight between the legs at the very beginning, where we're just going straight back and forth, that's to help understand what needs to happen. So the simpler the exercise, the easier it is to find your body parts In this case, we're talking about the internal muscles and ligaments in the hip and the upper leg. There's a whole bunch of them up in there. All right. How that works and how the leg is attached give us the ability to do a number of things through the upper body as well as through the legs. So if you don't know, this is the opportunity to find out. Let's practice walking sets. And let me close that up just a little bit. The simpler the exercise, the easier it is to pay attention to what's going on inside. An exercise that's complicated outside forces us, it's complicated, we have to pay attention to it, to pay attention to that outward movement, that outward dynamic, whatever that is. The more complicated it is, the more attention we have to give it. The simpler the movement, the easier it is to look inside and to start paying much more attention to how the body actually works, so that we can then use that in our practice. Feet about shoulder width apart. Stand straight, hands behind your back this time. Transfer the weight to the left. Shift right. And step through. Shift forward. Shift forward, push with the back leg. Push and pull into the front leg. Relax the body. Make sure that you put your body over your supporting leg before you transfer the weight. Okay, relax. All right, as you transfer through, make sure that your weight goes with you. Take your hip with you. Don't leave it out here behind. Bring it with you. All right? Let's practice the first part, whole thing, of Yang Style Tai Chi. This is what we've been working on. We'll practice the first part, and then I'm going to go back to deflect downward, parry, and punch. Applications for this one are pretty obvious. Deflect downward, parry, and punch. Yeah, that's but we're going to review some of that and some options that go with, along with some details for the movements. Let's get started. Feet about shoulder width apart. Or excuse me. Feet together. Stand straight. Force a habit. Stand straight. Relax the body. Relax the breath. Pay attention to the lower dantian. Open the lower back and breathe. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Salute. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in, all the weight onto the right leg. Release the left. Center, breathe out. Arms up, breathe in. Press down. Breathe out. Shift. Breathe in. Breathe out. Ward off. Breathe in. Step through, ward off, pull down, breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Fingertips down. Turn the toes. Right hand holds the hook, left hand reaches out. Single whip. Elbows in, breathe in. Hands up, breathe out. Turn, breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. 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 Breathe out. Step up. Breathe in. Breathe out. 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 Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Relax. All right, as we work through the form, part of the, now I'm talking about the breath because that's what we just worked on. And then we need to talk about some of this idea of open and close. Part of the goal in our practice is to coordinate the breath and the movement so that we can use the breath together with the movement, with the chi, which is not the breath. Okay? Breath is the physical part, breathing apparatus, breathe in, breathe out. Wuxi is breathing. Chi, translated as breath sometimes, but it's more than that. We want to be able to coordinate the physical movement with the physical breath, with the physical dynamic of the movement, with the chi, with the spirit, with the mind, with the energy, with the intent. There's more. Alright? That coordination is the internal workmanship, the internal art. Yesterday we focused on, I'm backing up to the wall here so I got room to go forward. Alright? Yesterday we focused on brush knee, shift back, deflect downward, parry, and punch. Alright? I mentioned at the beginning of this class that this is one of the more obvious applications. And I'm going to talk about that just real quick. Right? Deflect downward, parry, and punch. It's very straightforward. White crane spreads its wings. What am I doing here? Right? I talked about it before. I'm not going to talk about it today. But the idea is that I have an application, I have multiple applications that I can use with white crane spreads its wings. The idea behind it, the intent is open has both ward off and pull down and twist as part of what I can put behind it. Deflect downward, parry, and punch. Not a lot of mystery to that. Deflect downward, parry, and punch. All right, now, what do we want to pay attention to? All right, in the physical movement, turn, turn, open, and move forward. I'm gonna go this way. Come with. Brush knee. Shift back, breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Circle around, open, and in. Okay? Deflect downward. Something comes this way, I go this way. Stop. Something more comes here. Right? Could be one person, punch this side. No, no, let me punch you. As I step through, this is, I really am reaching to grab my opponent. That's what this hand is doing out here. Okay? And this one is going to punch. Again, this is probably one of the more obvious of the moves in Tai Chi. And the name pretty much says it. That's true for a lot of the names of the forms in Tai Chi, but they're not all quite this obvious. All right? How do we use this energy? What are we doing here? All right? I'm here. As I shift back, sink into, we're gonna work on it. Hang on. Just give me a minute. Sink into the back leg. Really sink. Set. Push with this leg backward. We just did brush knee. 60 here, 40 on the back, and you're going to push yourself backward. As you go back, as you push yourself back, both hands come together and drop down to your left side. All right? Here. Here. Hi, how are you? Come here. Let me do something with that. Right? There's, again, we have multiple opportunities to do things depending on the opportunity that presents itself. Alright? So I could have one person here and another person here. I could have one person here, one hand, one hand. This can come across, down, right? It's being, and I've talked about this before, I'm gonna do this some more. Alright, the idea is that we have there, deflect downward, twist, there, side, twist. As you sink, twist. Keep it going as you step. Right? twist. Left side, right side. Left foot forward. Shift back. Open the right foot. Right? Shift. This opens. Shift back, open. Hands and feet together. Put it down. Step through. I haven't talked about the step. We're just upper body right now. 3 times. I'm going to go this way. Yeah. Shift back. Step through. Shift back. Step through. Shift back. Step through. Okay. Notice the foot position. You've got to set yourself up for the next step. This travels. Okay. Even if we're moving slowly, it travels, right? Feet. Shift. Open the toes. Goes this way. 45. Step through. I'm already at a 45. I step to the 45 because I'm going to step through again. Also pay attention. I talked about this at the very beginning, and I'm going to repeat it again just real quick. As we step, there's a circle right there. Yeah, there's a wall there too. All right, I'm here. Open the toes. Bring weight through. This foot makes a circle. Now, I'm exaggerating it right here. That's what we're doing as we step through. Leg downward, step behind. My opponent's foot's here. My opponent's foot's here, really. All right, I want to step behind. I do. I do. All right, so pay attention. Have that circle in mind. Just one more time, guys. Let's go this way. All right. Pay attention what you're doing with the right foot. That circle. Brush knee. Shift back. Forward. Again, brush knee. Shift left to the right. Shift left. Move right. Again. Shift left. Move right. Shift left. Move right. Okay? As you set here, sink into this leg. This is what carries you through as right here. That's what opens that up. If you're not set in your supporting leg, you won't be able to complete that circle, right? So you have step behind and we have step in. Over the knee and into the chin. You know, there's that. It's an opportunity. Depends. You know, you can. It's there. All right. So, if your supporting leg isn't strong enough, your supporting leg is not well placed, If your weight is not well placed over your supporting leg when you step, and it's not well coordinated with your breath, and you don't have the focus, the intent through the mind, right? I know what I want to do. This is what I'm doing right now. I've decided, let's do it. Breathing. Yeah, and some flexibility through the body, all right? Let's do this whole set. Brush knee, deflect downward, parry, and punch. 3 times. Pay attention to your supporting leg as we get to parry. Just deflect downward, parry. Pay attention to your supporting leg here. It needs to be solid. Brush knee, shift back, turn, step through. Again, brush knee, shift back, and step through. One more time. Turn, turn, step through. All right, relax. We're going to do this 3 more times. Pay attention to the breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. All right. Watch. Just watch this one, okay? Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Yeah. What we pay attention to is the connection. We're going to establish that connection by working slowly, gradually building up the outer connection, shoulders and the hips, knees and the elbows, hands and the feet, head, through the torso. Good body alignment. We gradually build that up. We gradually build up some flexibility. And we gradually build up that connection between the breath and the movement. The better we get at developing that connection, the easier it is to manipulate it. We can use it. That's why we're learning. That's why it's here. We're learning it. You just saw. We want to be able to do that. We want to be able to say, today I'm going to practice slowly. So my breathing is going to be fully in accord with what I'm doing in my slow practice. Tomorrow, I want to practice a little bit faster. I'm going to do a couple little things, maybe. I need to adjust my breathing. Both are correct. It's part of the skill. Let's go one more time. Brush knee. Breathe out. Breathe in. Slowly. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Connect the breath. Connect the movement. Pay attention to the shape of the movement. I'll be back tomorrow with the new version for Wednesday. We have a combination of Wudang's 3 basic methods as well as Xingyi. Thursday and Friday will be Qigong this week. Hope you join me. Thank you.